Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, one in, one out, one in, one out. And today you're in for a great show because I've got a little helper with me today and I'll talk about him in a second. It's not Simon. Simon has left. He's now sat with one of our designers designing some fabulous products for you all. So my name is Tony Darroch and this is the How to Craft Network where we are live pretty much most days, sometimes twice a day. Yes, I'm in Studio 3 tonight at 7 o'clock. Come and say hello. You can watch us on YouTube at any point. So if you can like this video, please, that would be much appreciated. So click that like button. If you can see a share button, click the share button. If you can see a bell button, click the bell. So many things to remember. That's going to make sure you're never going to miss a show in the How to Craft Network studio. It's a beautiful day, day 6 of our Create Together Club. Now, I do have a little helper today. It is the school holidays and we are all set to go. Say hi, Tom.
Hi.
Can we have a wave? What are you going to be doing in studio today?
Basically making a landscape.
Oh, you're going to draw a landscape,
Yeah.
are you? Okay, I'm excited to see what you do with that one. Super excited. He's like, please, can I come in? I'm like, yes. Don't talk when Mum is talking. No, don't say anything you shouldn't say. He's like, Mummy. So lovely to see you all. Let's do a quick shout out. Hi, Maureen. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Sarah. Jan. Margaret. Nola. Everyone's saying hello, Tom. Hi, Tom. Hi, Carol. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Donna. Hi, Karen. Did you enjoy Simon's show? Isn't he creative? Isn't he good? Everybody I work with or have on my team is amazing, aren't they? You know, I'm incredibly proud of all of my team. Emma, everybody. Emma, Carly, Kellyanne, Helen, Simon. If I've missed somebody out now, I'm in total trouble. But anyway, they're all amazing. So hi, Tony and Tom. Hi. So we're saying a big hi to you. So today we're going to do our Create Together stamp. Let me just grab it. I've popped it to the side here. So it's the beautiful stamp, the beautiful notes stamp set. Now, a lot of you have got these anyway, but if it has now sold out, unfortunately. We have reordered it though, because there is a third stamp. And a lot of you have waited until we've launched the second stamp to join the club. So I'm thinking a lot of you are going to join the club when we launch the third one. So I have reordered it. But if you are interested, go to our website and click the notify me when back in stock in. That'll let you know when it is back in stock, and it also gives me a gauge on how many I need to be ordering to make sure everybody's happy. So shall we be creative? So today, this is day 6. So over the course of the 6 days, we've done quite an eclectic mix, haven't we? We've done some like double embossed, we've done some watercolour techniques, we've done some spotlight stamping and things like that. Well, today we're going to do a shaker card, but a little bit different. So when you see shaker cards, traditionally they have like an picture, don't they, of a shaped die, which is amazing. But today we're going to do like a full shaker. Now, if you remember when we did the shaker with the acetate where I wrapped it around the back, it was actually packaging. You need to go and watch that show because it was an incredible show. And there's a lot of people doing it now. Not that it was my idea anyway. I'm actually not sure where it came from, but everybody's doing it now. So you need to give that one a try. But today we're going to do like a full window rather than just a segment. So let me just have a look. Let me just show you what I've got on my desk here. So I have some square dies. And I have this sort of shaped die. Now, I thought I had actually picked up my rectangle nesting dies, but it doesn't matter. It's okay. So the plan is to try and get a big, big window in our piece of cardstock. Rectangle die would have been better, Tony, but it is what it is. So let's just grab this one here. So I'm going to pull, sorry for the noise, ladies and gents. I'm just going to pull out one of the squares. In fact, I might do a square card. Chop it up a bit. Right, let me just move these to the side. Because I've picked up my square nesting dies, we're going to do a square card because I want to show you a full shaker. So I'm just going to get one of the squares, too big. So you'll all have nesting dies in your stash, whatever shape. Just pick one that's appropriate. I mean, come on. Without all the tingle-tangle. Here we go. So is that one a bit better? Oh, I could do it just a bit bigger than that, actually. But do you think, let's have a look. What's this one like? Is this one too big? I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to go with the bigger one. So I'm just going to trim this off, and we're now going to do a square card just for speed because I picked up the wrong nesting dies. So if you are crafting along, you need a square card, a square die. I'll just pop these on the back. Make sure. No, I'm happy with that. Let's go the big one. I'm just going to trim this down. So I'm just going to quickly trim everything. What is it you're colouring today then, Tom? What is it you're doing, sorry?
A landscape.
A landscape. And what's it going to have on it?
Probably some hills, flowers, grass, and a cornerstone.
And what, darling?
A cornerstone, you know.
Oh, right, okay. Nice. I think everybody will be super excited to see that today, sweetheart. So on a Monday here at the store, we have a group of ladies that come for craft therapy, and they're all sat down crafting, probably watching the show actually. So hi girls and gents. And Tom's been crafting with them this morning. I've taken some pictures. I'm going to post them on social media later today to show you all how much fun they all have. They don't know I took a picture, by the way. They're all putting the world to rights. You know what it's like. So first of all, I have a square card now, which was a rectangle, but it's now square, and 2 pieces of cardstock white the same size. So first of all, I'm going to create a lovely background with our lovely stamps, because in that stamp set, we get the backgrounds. Now, I might do a flower background and add a little bit of texture too. So let's just grab our Eureka. Super easy. I'm not doing anything probably most of you don't know, but it's just a different way of using the techniques that we all regularly use and know. So let's just pop that on there. So I think I might go with the flower background, you know, even though I'm going to have the flower on the front. Let's get a coloured ink pad, shall we go? Let's just grab black. Oh, in fact, have I got another colour? Let's have a look. So let's go black. So I'm creating a background first of all. Super easy. Let's just move that out of the way. Carol Clark, question. There was a card on social media, had bubbles and a seahorse coming out of its nose. Which die, please? Oh, a seahorse die? I don't know. Anybody else know what she's asking there? I'm a bit confused. So there's that there, and then I'm just going to move my magnet around. In fact, I'll just move the cardstock rather than touch the stamp. So it just reposition rather than touch the stamp. There we go. I'll ink up this one. Thanks, Roxy Lee. I'm just covering that background. Yeah, it's a lamination, but I don't think it has a die. Or are you referring to the bubbles being a die? Let's just catch this corner a little bit if we can. So rather than mess around with a dirty stamp, I am trying to cut corners here by just moving the cardstock. And I think I've just about done it. There we go, look. There we go. So I've got my pretty background here. Now we might colour it. I'll see how it goes. And then I need to stamp this one onto a piece of card, the actual flower itself. I'll show you that in a second. I'll have to have a look if it's on the email. I'm just going to stamp this quickly on here. Who likes a good shaker card? Tom's hand went straight up there, likes a shaker card. So let's move this out of the way. So before we go any further, I'm going to take that piece of cardstock, which is the same as my pattern background size here. Can we see that there? And I'm going to take that die and I'm going to cut it into the centre here to create myself an aperture. Now, I'm thinking we should go smaller because my pads, I don't think... Yeah, let's go smaller because I have thick pads. So let's go smaller. So let's just grab our plates here. I'm just going to take this one down. Hold it in place with my low tack tape. Get it as straight as you possibly can. And then we'll just die cut this one. Like so. Hopefully it's on. There we go. Move it out of the way. And we'll just run this through. Yeah, the bubbles are on this stamp set. There's some bubbles on this one. Well, circles, if you want to make them into bubbles. I'll just pop this out. Hopefully it's not going to tear the card. Please don't tear my card. And it has a little bit as well. Didn't use the best tape in the world there, did I? Never mind. Never mind. Not the end of the world. So, we now have a window. Excuse my little tear there. We'll sort it out though. And it's not right straight as well either, to be fair. But it is what it is. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to grab some acetate. And I'm just going to cut it to size. Now, I am using an acetate sheet from an old stamp. So if you haven't got acetate, grab one of the stamps that you're not too bothered about. Give it a clean. And then you can use it as a shaker window. Okay. I'm just going to give it a spray. Excuse me, going in for the polish. Just give my acetate sheet. So this is just from a regular stamp. Because I think acetate is quite expensive of late, you know. So this is a great sort of alternative. Nice and clean now. So this is just off one of my old stamp sets. Like so. Nice piece of acetate, and it's a good weight from your stamps as well. So I'm just going to cut this down to the required size, which is my window size. I mean, who's done that? Who's done this? Simon? Right, Simon, if you're watching. I'm just cutting this to size. Swapped from Facebook because you couldn't see the chat. So, you're not going to be able to see this on set, but basically now we have our lovely aperture window. So I'm just going to glue this in place. I can't even see myself to see if I've cut it straight. If I cut it the right size, need to take a little bit off the base there. See if it fits now. My gosh, so hard to see on your eyes. So we should be good to go now. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my glue. I'm just going to add some glue to the back of our window. How's it going? Is it looking good?
Yeah.
What have you coloured so far?
I've got some of the flowers and some of the hills.
Okay, you're waiting to show a surprise. Do you want to reveal it at the end?
Yeah.
He wants to reveal it at the end,
I'm
Daddy.
still colouring it though.
Oh, he's still colouring it. Okay. Okay, we'll not show it. Don't worry if you want to do it at the end. So I'm just going to stick this to our acetate. And I've just used an everyday glue here. Would have helped if my applicator was straight. It moved a little bit, but you get the idea. Stick that nice down. So now I've got an acetate window, which you can see there in the reflection. And you can see it's glued on the back there. Just going to set that aside. Let's just give this a clean. So whilst that's drying, I'm just going to take my scissors. I'm just going to cut this one out. So I might leave this one today just pink and black. I don't know. And as I always say to you, don't be stressed about fussy cutting, because we show you how to get rid of the awful white if your cutting's not the best. So don't worry about it. And you will all have the posh sequins and gems and things in your stash to fill these shaker cards with. You'll have hundreds of them. So again, let's get them used. So I've got no plans for Studio 3 tonight. Any ideas what we should do? Don't forget, I have said in Studio 3 that on next Sunday, I'm going to be doing a free class for an album. We're going to make an album on Sunday at 7 o'clock. All you need to bring with you or have with you is some papers, 6x6, 8x8. Maybe double-sided if you have them would be better, but if you don't worry about it, because I'm not even sure if I've got double-sided. An adhesive of your choice, so whether it be wet glue, tape, a guillotine, and that's it. And we're going to do it all starting from scratch together. And then what we'll do from then on is you can take it away with you and do all of the tarting up that you want to do yourself and make it look gorgeous, and then you can post it on our Eureka fan page. How's that for a nice Sunday evening? If you're not into album making, I still encourage that you come and say hi and probably do it along, because it's not until you try maybe a little mini album with the envelopes or a mini album of any sort that you're going to know. I tell you, you get so much pleasure out of doing little albums that create pockets and beautiful things for gifts for loved ones. I'm nearly done here, guys. So make sure you share it and tell all your friends as well. So that would be lovely. Craft along. And hopefully you'll be able to have had your tea, grab a glass of wine if you want a glass of wine. Oh, I've had a lovely gift today. So in Studio 3, if you remember, I said I didn't drink, which I don't. Very rare. Unless it's a special occasion or something, I might have one. But I said, didn't I? And Paul off my design team said, you need some no secco, which is like Prosecco without the alcohol. And I was like, right, I need to get myself some of them. Anyway, delivery today from Paul. Big bunch of no secco. So I'll be on the no secco tonight at 7 o'clock. Thank you so much, Paul. He'll be at work, bless him. And I will message him. So that's super kind. So let's see where we're going with this. So we have our acetate window. Just give it a good old push down. And then what we need to do is we need to foam pad so we get that elevation with our decorative element inside. So whether that be sequins, sparkles, I'm going sequins, but whatever it may be. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to go around the edge of our card here. But what you need to do, I always take the foam off. Now you can do foam on a roll, but I don't have any. But I always take the foam sticky adhesive off as I'm going. It just helps me a little bit better than trying to struggle. with trying to get them all off. Now, if there's a little gap, it's okay for me because I'm putting sequins in here. However, if you are using sparkly glitter and things like that, you are going to have to connect no holes, or else you're just going to have lots of sparkle everywhere. It'll all come out. So I'm just going to go all the way around. How's it going, Tom?
Good.
Okay. Tell everybody what we've been doing today for your school friends.
Making some holders for some eggs.
And what happened? What disaster happened?
The egg couldn't fit in the holders.
People are getting a true picture of what me and my family's like. So we bought some little MDF egg holders for his school friends. And we bought a big box of eggs, like chocolate eggs. And Tom's like, Mum. I'm like, what? He's like, the eggs don't fit. I went, what? He says, the eggs are too big. I'm like, are you joking? I'm like, oh, goodness me. Goodness me. So now we're going to improvise. And the eggs are not going to sit in properly. They're just going to sort of be placed. And what we're going to do, Tom, we've improvised. What are we going to do? Remember?
You didn't tell me.
And you remember what we said?
You didn't tell me.
Did I not?
No.
Okay, so we're going to tie them.
Tie them with a ribbon to the thing.
Tie them in with a ribbon to the... Wish me luck, everybody. I know, one small job turns into a full-time job. Oh, nightmare, isn't it? I'm just popping some smaller pads down the side here. Nothing fancy. I'm having to cut my big pads down. But it's just to keep those sparkles in. But if you have foam and a roll, you're absolutely good to go. Should have thought about this before I started, didn't I? You're stealing my show today, Tom. You're doing better than me today.
No, I'm not. I'm not better than you.
You're a good drawer, though. Do you want to... Well, I'm just doing these foam pads. Do you want to show the ladies at home those sketches you've done in your book?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I'm just doing my foam pads. It's pretty boring, isn't it? Tom's more exciting than me. Come on, then. So put it flat on the glass so Daddy can sort it out for you. That's it. Good boy. Get ready for these. These are showstoppers, ladies and gents. I need to say which ones they are as well, because people might not know. So, are we nearly there, sweetheart?
I'm trying to find the Pikachu.
Okay.
There.
Have you got it?
Yeah, so there's Pikachu, the yellow one.
If you pop it on the glass, darling, that's it. Can you
There's
see it? There we
Pikachu.
go. Pikachu.
Then
Who else is there?
Charmander.
Oh,
Charmander.
Charmander.
Squirtle. And I did try a Bulbasaur, but it went bad. This is one which isn't even a Pokemon, I just drew that. And then that was my second try in a Squirtle.
That was a good one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And is there any more in there?
I have a few normal sketches, but not Pokemon.
Well, show the normal sketches, darling,
I have...
because they're good as well.
This, I don't know what it is.
So I've got a question, Tom, from a lovely lady called Sarah. She's saying, how many do you have to do? Well, how many Pokemons is there in total, Tom?
Oh, well,
Is there a lot in there?
yeah, but in all of the regions, or just one?
All of the regions? Why is it different regions?
Yeah.
I don't know. You tell me.
There's 5 different regions.
5 different regions, Sarah. Have you got all day? How many?
There's 52 in every region.
And how many regions?
There's 5.
Wow, it's a lot. Good question though, Sarah. Fabulous sketches, Tom. Oh, love those, Tom. Tom, you're really talented. I told you, he's stealing my show today, ladies and gents. What? That one's a good one.
What one?
The flowers.
This one?
Yeah, show your flowers. That's a really good one.
Oh, is that one? But I don't know what any of these are.
Well, we could. They don't have
clouds with raindrops.
They don't have to be anything, I guess.
That's probably the best flower I've done.
Okay. Right, so let's just let Mummy get on with this demo. People have paid a lot of money for this. Oh. So what I've done is I've cut a lovely piece of vellum here. Thank you, Tom. We'll show you the sketch at the end. Is it nearly done? We'll show that at the end. So I have a lovely piece of vellum here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the vellum and I'm going to wrap it around my window. And this is going to have a sentiment on it, whether it be a die cut sentiment or a washi tape sentiment, whatever that may be. Everybody's saying well done, Tom. I'll just stick this onto the foam pad like so. I'm just going to wrap it around my window. And we'll just trim this back a little bit because it's a little bit too big. We'll just wrap it round here. So we've got that lovely sort of vellum wrap on our acetate window there. And then just going to bring in our lovely piece of artwork here. Now, I think we should just add a touch of colour. Not much, just a touch. And we'll add just a touch because it's pink. We'll go pink, pretty in pink today. Watch out, Tony. Oh, it's not a good sketch, is it? I know who's going to fill in when I'm poorly, put it that way. Right, let's just get some spray here. So I'm just going to do a little bit of pink in here. So a very light wash, nothing too much. And I'm just going to drop it in over the flowers. And I'm not being too precise. I like the sort of white edge on there. Just to elevate it and so it coordinates with our lovely backing card. And I think I will add a touch of green. Oh, not with that I won't. That's a cleaner. Let's get some more water. And we'll add a touch of green. As you can see, I just actually dot into the leaves. I don't do the full leaf. Just think that just the suggestion of colour being there is enough. We spend all of our time trying to be perfect. And yes, there is a place for it. And we do love the lovely seamless blends and you know, the smooth design that we get. But sometimes it is cool just to be a little bit carefree. Just drop in that colour and get a totally different look. So let's just clean that off. Now, if I'd have had a sentiment, you will all have lots of sentiments, I would have heat embossed a lovely gold sentiment on that lovely sort of vellum wrap on there as well. So let's just bring in our card. And let's stick our white card to the base here. So I'm trying to think. Yeah, let's go there. So this one's totally flat. So dig out your nesting dies. Whatever you've got in your stash, if you haven't got a square, rectangle, circles, hearts, diamonds, just stick a piece of card on there, just flatten that out a little bit. Sarah says her brother does Pokemon Go and there's 900 different Pokemons, Tom. Well, Sarah, has your brother got the app on iPad?
Yeah, she just said.
Yeah, and you go walking and you collect the Pokemons. This is our
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go. and you go into the park and you find all the Pokemons on the app. It's really, really cool. We like it, don't we, Tom? So let's pop some sparkles inside here. Now, I just like sequins. You can add glitter, anything you want to. You've got lots of sequins, I know you all have. Gems, sequins, whatever you want. Now, I think I'm going to go a touch of pink. So you bring in your sparkles, decide what you want in your shaker. So I've got a dark pink. This lovely sparkly, iridescent. What about this one? Coffee colour, no, too dark. And then we've got a lighter shade. Oh, we've got some lovely, like, corally one. Yeah, let's do those three. And then all I do is I tip some of the sequins onto my work. Depends on how much you like your shaker full. I'm actually running low on them ones. Ooh, might as well put them in. See how much I like them ones, can't you? And then we're going to put some of these vibrant pink ones in. And shuffle them all out a little bit. And then I'll be able to hopefully get my foam. There's always that fear factor. You put too much in, they don't move. You put too little in and it looks like you've been tight. So then I'm just going to take my window. Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one. There we go, look. It's a good one. I like that a lot. Right, so I have a mucky mark here. This is where that tear was. So I'm going to take the lovely extra embellishment from my design and I'm going to hide it by doing this cluster around here. I'll trim this off. I'm going to pop a pad on that first. In fact, let me just decide where I'm going to trim. Let's trim that off there. I need to trim a little bit more. You see here now? Let's pop some pads behind this one. I'm going to add some sparkle and colour to this one too. So that little tear is not a great shake after all. Thank goodness. See, I've got that pretty design there. So I need to get a scent. Just 1 second, I'm just going to grab my washi tape because I don't have a stamp sentiment to hand. And I think on this occasion, do we think we should go grey? Let me just see if I've got my grey ones. I have, because pink and grey is always a winner. Have you finished your piece of artwork, Tom?
Yeah.
So I'm going grey washi today. Paper hugs. Celebrate you. Celebrate you it is. I'm sorry, I've only done the one card today, ladies and gents. Took a bit of time, actually. Beautiful card. It's turned out all right in the end, hasn't it? I haven't finished yet, though. So I'll pop that on there. I'm not going to add any colour to this. I think it looks quite nice like that, don't you? Oh, great, there we go. And then just to embellish it further, we're going to take the same sequins and we're going to add some to the back, to the front of our project too. So which ones did I use? Where are they? Over there. So we're just going to add some to the forefront of our project as well. I'll take some glue. I'm just going to pop some round our artwork on the acetate as well. Are you ready to show your artwork in a second, Tom?
Yeah.
I'm going to do one on the project and two at the side. Hopefully I've got my... There, and then we'll turn our artwork around and we'll just follow the theme. One on the project. We'll do one on the vellum this time and then one on the acetate. Go same colour. I've got some in and some out. There we go. There we go. I'll show this one. So what turned out to be quite a little bit of a mess because we got our tape stuck and then the glue went everywhere a little bit, has actually turned out to be a really pretty card. And it's a nice shaper too. There we go. What do you think, Tom? Marks out of 10? Wait till it comes up and then you can give me a mark out of 10. Get ready. Hang on. What do we think, Tom?
9.
Ooh, I'm nearly there then. Nearly a 10.
It can never be perfect.
Who's he been listening to? Daddy? Oh, pretty card. Thank you so much, everyone. There we go. So this is my card. So Tom, do you want to show what you've made? It's upside down, sweetheart. So what we've got? What have we got? Tell me.
Just some hills, some flowers, and some corner sun in the sky.
That is amazing. So today's giveaway, Tom's card and my card, signed by me and Tom. All you need to do is pop a comment underneath this video and Tom will pick the winner and we'll send both of these out to one lucky person if you want them. If you don't, we don't mind either. Thank you so much for tuning in. Annette says a 10 from me. Ooh, thank you so much, guys. Do you want to come into this side?
Okay, sure.
Come on then. Here we go, look. So that's the end of the show. Thank you, everybody. We are live tonight at 7 o'clock. Tom might be there, we're not sure. 7 o'clock tonight. Did you all let me know pop a comment underneath about what you want me to do tonight at 7 o'clock for this giveaway as well. So whatever you're doing, 20 for Tom's card. Woo! Thank you so much, and we'll see you all later. Thanks for a beautiful afternoon. Take care, everyone. Bye. See you later. Bye.
Bye.